Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sean, and today I'm going to be showing you my new art supply, which are the Caran D'ache Neocolor ones. It's no secret that Caran D'ache is one of my favourite brands. I absolutely love them, even though I only have the luminance pencils and now these, but they're just amazing and I love them. So yeah, I was going to either get these or the Neocolor 2s, but I thought I haven't really seen many people use the Neocolor ones, so I thought to go for these, since people might be more interested to see how they work. So they come in the lovely red tin, and these are the beauties. Gorgeous colours. Oh, I'm missing one. Okay, that is here somewhere. They are all there. I've just been using them. There it is. And yeah, I just left one out. So it comes with a swatch chart. It's a nice range of colours. Be really nice for landscapes and that, and things like that. Obviously, Caran D'ache, they do tend to specialise in light fast art supplies, and all of these, apart from two, which are the dark ultramarine and ultramarine, have a light fast rating of 2 or higher. So yeah, it's like very good light fast rating. And how many have a 3 light fast? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. So 32 of them have a light fast rating of 3, which I believe generally means that the colour won't fade under museum conditions for at least 100 years. So yeah, I mean, maybe a little bit overkill for colouring books, but they're definitely very good if you make art to sell or anything like that, because you want art, if you sell it, to be light fast. And you get your stickers, which I have stuck the Neocolor one on the front so I know what tin it is. So yeah, that is the colours that you get. Some really pretty colours. They're very vibrant, really vibrant. They lay down like an absolute dream. I have been having so much fun using them. Only thing that's a little annoying is that you have the colour name kind of in the middle. And I thought there was, yeah, in the middle. But then on some of them, it's quite close to a tip. So as you like pull your first layer off with these little tabs, first layer of paper off, you do lose the colour name quite quickly. see if I can find one where I've pulled it. Yeah. So like the grass green one, I'm already starting to lose. So it would be nice if they put it at the end here instead of more down this way. But you know, that's absolutely, it's just a very, very minor thing. So we sharpen really nicely. That's actually quite blunt. They'll sharpen really, really sharp. Like, it's surprising considering they're a crayon. You can see that one. And they keep their point really well as well. So, that's probably enough nattering about them. Now, I have been using them. So, these two, we're done with them. These two were done with Crayolas, as I wanted to kind of compare them, I guess. Yeah, they don't have any comparison to the Neocolors at all. But I have found that the Crayolas work really nice for backgrounds. Like all of these backgrounds I have done with the Crayolas. And then I did film this one earlier, but it was absolutely atrocious. So I decided to not upload it. But this was done with Neocolors. Neocolor ones. So I was thinking we're going to work on this one. So we'll zoom you in. What you do? And yeah, get started. Sorry, my mind just went completely blank. Oh my god. I don't remember. So I want these leaves to be quite bright, bold ones. So I'm going to go in with my yellow green to start with. Yes, that's what I was going to say. I don't use any sort of blending medium with these. I find that they don't need it, to be honest. They blend together really nicely by themselves. Yeah, basically. I mean, you can use a blending medium. Anything that will work for your more wax-based pencils will work absolutely fine. Move my light down a little bit. That's a bit better. So yeah, anything that will work with your wax-based wax-based pencils, you can use to blend these. However, I don't tend to use blending mediums. I do have blending things. I have the Caran D'ache colourless blenders that I got with my luminance pencils. And sorry, am I? There we go. It might be a bit better. And I have odorless mineral spirits and zest it, and you know, all of those. I have them. I just don't tend to use them, mainly because I keep losing them. If I'm honest, I'm pretty much the most disorganized person in the world. And if I can lose it, I will somehow. Point in case. Looking for my sharpener. There it is. So, these sharpen really nicely. I use my trusty Faber Castell sharpener. It has the 3 different ones, and I just use a jumbo one. As you can see, you can get a really nice point on them. And I found that it doesn't tend to break either. So I don't know if I have just been really lucky, or if they just, don't tend to break. You'd think that with something that goes down as soft as these do, that they'd break quite a lot. They would go blunt very quickly, and all of that kind of stuff that you tend to get happening. But no, so far I haven't had a single one break on me. Which is very nice. So yeah, I like doing these kind of little images when I'm testing out new supplies. It's, obviously they're small, they don't take too long to do. Yeah. I'd say there's a variety of things, but it is mostly just kind of plants, flowers and stuff. But, you can do them in all sorts of colours and stuff anyway, so you get a good chance to use most of the colours that you have. So, I guess the only complaint I have about them is that there are only 40 colours. Well, there's 50 in total, but they only come in a set of 40, and I believe the other 10 are just metallics. So not hugely interested in metallic crayons. If I'm going to use metallics, it's most likely going to be either paint or gel pen. Now, emerald green. Let's give that another sharpen. Again, lovely sharp point. So I feel like I'm at a bit of a weird angle or something here. I don't know. So yeah, these go on top of each other like a dream. They blend together. Yeah, basically just been kind of treating them like a pencil. and just using them, you know, in the same way I would use a colour pencil. So just doing kind of like a lot of layers and just building them up. However, they are about 100 times faster than using a pencil. You get a very, very quick like colour payout with them. They are so pigmented. Where does that one? Okay, that's maybe from there. Don't know. Look, one looks like it's kind of just floating behind that one. Yeah, you get a very, very quick like payout from them. They kind of like instant gratification almost. But the good thing is that you can layer them, and they layer really well. So you can do. I've seen some amazing artwork done with these, like still lifes and stuff. And I mean, you wouldn't think you could achieve kind of like so much realism with what is essentially a crayon. Like, yeah, you wouldn't think it, but yeah, you can really achieve some amazing things with them. So, they're not the cheapest in the world. I mean, of course they're not. You know, it's Caran D'ache. They are, you know, one of the highest end, like, art supplies you can get. That, you know what they're doing, are actually aimed at artists, not like the designer coloured pencils you can get that cost like £1,000 a set from, I don't know which is the one that does it. I'm not very big on my brands, but I'm sure you know the one I mean. So yeah, oh my god, English. Caran D'ache is a high-end art supply. So, you know, they're not going to be cheap. These cost me it's around £55 or £60. Yeah, so, you know, they're not cheap. Dark olive. But I would definitely pay it again. Yeah. That's how much I like them and I enjoy using them, which to me is the most important thing, is that you enjoy using your art supplies. So if you're interested in them, but you're unsure, then they're open. Ugh. Oh my god, they are available open stock. So you may want to just grab a couple of colours that you think you would use often and try them out like that before committing to a set. Or I believe they're available in smaller sets as well. So you could pick up a smaller set to try them out before, you know, purchasing the full set of 40. Or you can just be a little bit crazy like me and just go out and buy the entire set of 40 at once, because you just want them all, basically. So I hope you can see what I'm doing okay. Yeah, so these, yeah, they are just beautiful to use. It's so nice. I know I keep saying that, but honestly, I'm kind of gobsmacked that these are basically just crayons. I did go and buy a set of Crayolas as well. A set of 64 Crayolas, and I mean, yeah, the difference is just insane. The Crayolas I couldn't layer, they didn't really blend very well, yeah, I didn't enjoy using them. Like, I couldn't do an entire picture with them. Whereas these, I mean, I could sit here for hours and hours and just keep layering and blending and layering. And, you know, they'll let you do that. I know a lot of people do really like Crayola. I've never used their pencils or anything, so I can't comment on them. But, you know, the crayons are just cheap and cheerful. They're good for backgrounds, I find. Especially if you want like quite a muted background. They're very good for that, because they're not that pigmented. But yeah, you know, as you can see, as I'm doing here, they're just going on top of each other, no problems. There's no, you know, you can't like scratch them off like you would with Crayola or anything like that. Yeah, they're just so nice to use, and I'm so happy I got them. It's not very often I kind of treat myself to a new art supply. And I mean, well, the only reason I was actually able to get these was I've gotten a couple of wholesale orders recently, and I got them on Klarna Pay, so paying free over 3 months. So it's like £20 a month basically for them, which isn't too bad. Like, I don't think I would have been able to get them if I had to shell out like the full 60 quid at once. I probably could have found a way, but yeah. I'm meant to be saving for holiday. We are going to Weymouth. About 22nd or 23rd of July. going away for a week. And I'm supposed to be saving to go there. But then I see a new colouring book I want. No, something like that. And I end up buying it. So I really, really do need to do a no spend, but being honest with myself, I don't think I would succeed. So, yeah. So I've been thinking potentially starting kind of like a reward system for myself. So let's say, I don't know, I complete all of my orders on time, and then I get like 1 point, per order kind of thing. And then those points convert into pounds. So every order I get £1 for, and then I can save those up and buy books and supplies and things with them. So I'm thinking that might be quite a good way to kind of motivate me and to potentially stop me from just, needlessly spending kind of thing. So yeah, might start doing that. I've not decided yet. We'll see. Let's sharpen this one a little bit. Trying to decide what colour I want to do these flowers. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with those, actually. So, as I was saying, these are very, very pigmented. And you can kind of go straight over on top of a colour. And it will pretty much show up. Which isn't a bad thing. But sometimes you don't want that kind of thing. But then you can just go back on top with that other colour and it will kind of just blend it in, so it's no problem at all. Okay, I think I am pretty happy with those. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. I just need a quick drink. Okay. So, for flowers, I might do them kind of yellow and oranges, I'm thinking. So, yeah. Gonna start with lemon yellow. And just give that a quick sharpen. And just gonna put the base layer down over all of them. Now this colour will probably end up being completely covered. But I do like to start with my lightest colour. Yeah, that's just how I tend to do it, really. I tend to start with my lightest and kind of work my way down, kind of thing. Darker. I do sometimes, switch it up a little bit, but generally that's how I just realised I don't think that was actually a petal there. Oh well. So yeah, these feel like just a really, really soft, smooth, like buttery pencil. Is kind of the best way I can think of describing it. Yeah, they don't feel like an oil pastel to me at all. So that's the day goose squeaking. I used to use oil pastels a lot in school. In my GCSE and my A-level art. But yeah, these don't feel like that to me. Like, oil pastels were, well, quite oily. These are just very silky smooth. Now obviously this is just, all just my opinions on them. Someone else may think completely different. And that's absolutely fine. But I just thought I would share my opinion with you. And, it may help you decide if you would like to give them a try, or if you'd like to give them a miss. Yeah. So now I'm going to go with just yellow. Just give it a quick sharpen. My book's slipping down all the time. I'm gonna bring this in. And I guess we'll just do kind of like a simple gradient. So it's going to cover up most of it, most of our previous yellow with this one. And just leave just a teeny little bit on the ends. Apart from these little buds. So we're just going to completely cover it. So you can be quite, I guess, sloppy colouring with these. Because they kind of blend together so nicely. You don't have to worry about doing, you know, little tiny circles and things like that. Because you don't really see, you know, the marks you make anyway. Hope I am still in focus and everything for you guys. Okay, and then I'm going to go back to the lemon yellow. And just kind of blend them together a little bit. Like that. We have a little moth. Sorry about that. So that's the lemon yellow. Now we're gonna go with orange. Again, I need to sharpen. A little bit more. Sorry, this is taking ages. I hope this isn't too boring for anyone, and that it's helpful. That's the main thing, is that, you know, I wanna try and help you all make decisions on, you know, what you think is worth kind of spending your money on. As I know how annoying it can be when you get a new supply and you end up just not liking it, and it ends up being, you know, a pain to return. So you just kind of think, oh well, I guess I'll keep it. But when you feel kind of bad because you don't use it, because obviously don't like it. But yeah, it kind of goes around in a circle. So I would just, trying to give you my thoughts on things, so you can decide whether you think a certain thing, is worth your time and money, I guess. But as I said before, these, I love them. I would definitely recommend them. Yeah. And I kind of feel like I'm only just kind of scratching the surface with them, with what they can do as well. So I think I'll probably be using these quite a lot. And, just seeing what I can do with them. I'm by no means an artist or anything. So, I mean, put them in the hands of someone professional and it'd probably blow your mind. But I just like, doing a bit of colouring. I very occasionally will dabble with a little bit of drawing. But mostly for me, it is just colouring. But yeah, so I was completely rambling. I was saying, yes, I hope this video is, useful or helpful to someone. If you have any questions about these, please do drop me a comment below. And I will do my best to, help you. Or at least let you know, what I would think or something. So these are looking really pretty together. Really nice. So now I'm gonna go back with my yellows and just kind of go over a little bit. Just checking I was still on camera. Another thing I want to do with these as well is to use them as a base layer and then go over with pencil as well. Yeah, as they are, wax based. Any wax pencil will work really well with them. probably use an oil base, but I'm not 100% sure. So now we're just going to go in with our flame red. Just kind of pretty much just in the like around middle bits. Let's just do that a little bit in red. And the flame red as well. Okay. Do a bit more here. So I'm starting to press a bit heavier now. I don't know, purely because I'm pretty much coming to the end of it, and I just want to make sure that this darker reddy orange kind of stands out a little bit. A little bit more there. And then I'm just going to go back with the orange again. Like so. And then we'll do one more layer with the yellow. So when you get to this point, it kind of feels like, I don't know, you're colouring with butter. Like, not in a bad way, but they just go on so, like, silky smooth once you get a nice, build up of wax on your page. They are a joy to colour with, if I'm honest. Yeah. Absolute joy to use. Guess I just wish they had more colours. Like, how awesome would like a set of 150 of these be? Would be amazing. Okay, so that is those basically done. And now, as I've done with all the others, I am going to come in. Oh my god, that's really close. That's a little bit better. I'm going to come in with my Crayolas and just do a simple background. What colour do I want to do? Maybe just going to use Wisteria. There it is, Wisteria. And let's just zoom you back in again a little bit. My camera, yeah. And literally just gonna put, you know, just a light layer down. Just so there's a little bit of a background going on. And I don't know if you can see, but already with these, there's crumbs. And with all the layers we did with the Neocolor ones, they haven't gotten any crumbs at all. So yeah, these are fine. If you just want, you know, something like a quick light layer of colour down, but I wouldn't be using them, you know, for an entire picture kind of thing. Now I have heard if you use blending mediums with them, they are very different. But if you are just using it just straight down onto your paper, you don't achieve, you know, a huge amount. They're not, I mean, you know, with Crayola, there's nothing wrong with Crayola. Do not get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with them. They do make some really nice art supplies. But just, you know, your basic bog standard crayons, they are just, you know, bog standard crayons. They're not gonna, you know, be the most sophisticated, I guess. So yeah, that kind of, you know, my thoughts and my impressions on the Caran D'ache Geneve Neocolor 1 wax. I think I call them wax pastels. Do I call them? Yeah, permanent wax pastel. Which is pretty much just a fancy way of a crayon, more or less. But yeah, I have been thoroughly enjoying using them. I really have. I haven't touched my pencils in a couple of days. Because this is all I've been using. I've made a disgusting brown there, but oh well, it's fine. But yeah. So I'm really pleased with them. You know, if you're interested in trying out a new supply, then yeah, I would definitely recommend them. Can I kind of rub this out a little bit? That colour is not making me very happy. Sorry, I think I just hit the camera. It's just a bit more here. I really need to get myself a a good electric eraser. Yeah, that's a bit better. Not quite so brown now. We just zoom you back out, and yeah, so there you go. That was, you know, my kind of thoughts and impressions on the Caran D'ache Neocolor ones. These four have been coloured with them. All the backgrounds were done with Crayola. And these two were coloured with just Crayolas. And I mean, they worked okay, but I used quite dark colours. Like, that was like a really, the caterpillar, I used a really deep red crayon, and it's just like really light pink, and it's just very muted. So yeah, but yeah, love the Neocolor ones. I think they work amazingly. And apparently I ripped out half of my leaf there. Yeah, they work so nicely. They do obviously leave a sheen on your paper, you know, as most mainly wax-based products do. You know, oh god, I just made that 100 times worse. Okay, let's just leave that. So yeah, they do leave a little bit of a sheen on the paper, but it doesn't feel like a crayon. Like, the background there feels like a crayon, and as you can see, if I run my nail over it, it lifts it up. Run my nail over the Neocolors, doesn't touch it. And they, like, if you run your hand over it, you can feel the difference. The Neocolors feel basically like a pencil on the paper, whereas these, you kind of feel the like really waxy texture and that. So yeah, sorry if I just keep rambling on. That is my kind of thoughts and impressions of the Caran D'ache Neocolor ones. I hope this video was helpful in some way to anyone. If you have any questions at all, pop them in the comments below and I will do my best to answer them for you. Oh, and if anyone is wondering, this is the Spring Book by Rita Berman. Just in case you were wondering what book this was. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And if you can like, comment and subscribe, that would mean the absolute world to me. And yeah, thank you again for watching, and well done if you've made it this far. Thank you. Bye bye.